What's going on, everybody? It is me, Abyss Fusion here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another drinks review. Today we are doing Shloer, and it is pressed, and it is the rhubarb and apple flavour. Now, this is interesting. I got this from Asda, or my mum more specifically got it from Asda. So I unfortunately do not know the price. I didn't ask. As a matter of fact, I just got it out of the fridge, to be honest, and it's Rhubarb and Apple Sparkling Apple Blend Shloer. And Shloer is basically just a sparkling brand. They do different flavors and that, but I've got a can right here, and it came in like a little box of 4. It's one of them, so here's hoping it's good. So let's get into the review. So I am going to give you guys a full 360 of this rather bright and sort of spaced out can design. Really, like, compared to previous can designs, this one kind of blends out a little bit more. It's got the whole white theme going on here, like white around the can, and then it's got what I assume is rhubarb there and the apple there, and it's got Shloer right there and the S going behind the Shloer. I pronounce it as Shloer, but it could be other ways to pronounce it. And it expires next year on the 3rd, so, well, the 3rd month, so that's pretty good. And it's got the same thing on both sides, literally just too close to each other. I don't know why brands nowadays are doing that. Like, it's just one there and then the same bit there. I don't know why they're doing it. So on the top it's pretty standard, and on the bottom it's standard as well. So let's have a look at the back of the description. So Shloer pressed rhubarb and apple is a crisp and refreshing sparkling apple based blend that has been pressed to perfection, perfect over ice for fun in the sun. There's no sun. Crack open and get your sparkle on. Refreshing, moisture, and slightly dry, and there appears to be a little chart of how sweet and how dry it is. It's more going towards the dry bit. It's not directly in the middle, so I don't know what to expect. Sparkling drink made with apple and rhubarb juices from concentrated sugar and natural source sweeteners, free from artificial colors, flavoring, and preservatives. Serve chill, as it just came out the fridge. Suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Produced in the UK. How much sugar does it contain? It contains 4.3 grams per 100 ml. This is a 330 milligram size, so that would be near enough over 10 grams at best. So that's not exactly too bad. Carbonated water, fruit and vegetable juice from concentrate, apple 10%, rhubarb 2%, sugars, fructose, citric acid, aronia juice concentrate, sugar, stevoglucose, and stevia leaf extract. Interesting. So let's open the can up, have a smell. Please don't explode. Perfect. Now let's have a smell of it. See what we're dealing with. Actually, I was gonna say it smells really bad, but that's the rhubarb, isn't it? Yeah, it's the rhubarb. I think I would know. I've had rhubarb in my life, like rhubarb custard and rhubarb juices before. It just doesn't smell like a rhubarb I've ever had in my life. Oh well. So we have our trusty sealable container right here. Let's put it in. And if I were to guess what it would look like, because it's rhubarb and apple, I'd say a reddish color maybe, or white at best. And I'm going to guess it's going to be very thin, that I can look through the can. And I was right. I was going to say it doesn't really have that sort of color, but it has a very weird color to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a very, very, very light yellow or creamy sort of color, really. It smells slightly... No, it just smells the same. So this is Shloer pressed rhubarb and apple sparkling apple blend drink. First time having it. See if it's any good or not. Wow, Jesus Christ. That is rather sour. But it's decent enough. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Actually, nah, I changed my mind. It's actually not very, I don't know. Oh, what is that? Oh, nah. I actually changed my mind. I was going to say it's decent, but it really isn't. It's just, oh my god. It's definitely sour, but unfortunately the flavor's kind of weak. I can definitely taste the apple mixed in there and a hint of rhubarb, but it's very weak. Like, I honestly cannot taste the flavor at all. It just, it tastes like I'm drinking sparkling water, but there's a tiny bit of flavor in at the end. As in, there's no aftertaste either, so I can't talk about that. But it just tastes like I'm drinking sparkling water, but it's got a hint of apple in it. I can't even taste the rhubarb. It might just be, oh, one more sip. Yeah, I don't like that. Actually, it's not too bad. Like, I've had worse, but it's really weak. If it was a little bit stronger, maybe, you know, a little bit more on the apple side, then maybe I would be able to tolerate it, but I really can't. It's very weak, and it just tastes like I'm drinking sparkling water with a hint of apple and rhubarb, and it's kind of a disappointment. But do I recommend it? Is the important question. Unfortunately, no, I don't recommend it at all unless you're very curious. Then maybe yes, no, yes, no, no, I don't recommend it. But I mean, the can design's pretty cool. But anyway, that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or relative. And you're also new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more content like this one. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm somewhat active on Twitter. I've said that wrong. Check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm somewhat active on Twitter. So yeah, this has been Shloer pressed rhubarb and apple flavor. And I'll see you all in the next one whenever we do the next one, really.